We are live. Tuesday, day after Halloween. Halloween, that's Halloween. Christmas.
Christmas.
Sorry, Janae, I hate your Cowboys.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
shots fired right off the top,
Starting
man.
off. Yo, hold on, let me share this thing out because Janae needs to hear this stuff.
So, how was everybody's holiday?
Mine sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we spent
You
a
get
whole
on Janae's dad's side, it's going to suck worse too, buddy.
Right.
My wife cooked for 3 days, and then my daughter and her boyfriend both got sick.
Right back.
Oh, he's in trouble.
So how was your Christmas, Johnny?
It was the same as the last 65 have been.
Who's Facebook user that just came in?
I don't know. Janae's right there.
Oh,
Hey,
Janae.
Janae. Hey, Janae.
Hey, Janae, I hate your Cowboys.
Quit knocking on late Janae. Quit picking on her, man. She's got hard enough. She's a Cowboys fan.
Well, I even hate the Raiders even more, so.
That your dog barking?
Yeah. That's my daughter's dog, Luna. My wife vacuuming with a little handheld vacuum, and she attacking it.
That's funny. Somebody's in trouble. So, what have you been watching that's any good lately? Been watching them Christmas movies?
We did watch the original Home Alone the other night. Most of it we got in.
Hey, Corey. What's up, Corey?
Hey, Corey, I've been following you, watching all your Christmas posts and stuff. Looks like you had a good Christmas.
Christmas Games. Is that a movie or something?
No, I don't think he liked the results of the.
The Christmas Games. Okay, the football stuff.
Well, he should have liked the Bucks game.
He should have.
I'm thinking it's a possibility that the Rams and the Bucks might meet in a playoff game.
Oh, who are the Rams facing right at the moment? If it happened today, I think
we're 6.
I think they have to play the Eagles. If they started right now, they'd have to play the Eagles, I believe.
Oh, we play the Giants next Sunday. And then the last game, San Francisco.
I picked you guys for next Sunday, next week.
Yeah, but when they play San Francisco, who are you going to pick?
I don't know, San Francisco.
You don't know San Francisco?
I'm not knocking San Francisco because they lost to the Ravens, man. That you could say that about half the NFC. You could say that about 20 NFC teams.
Are the Ravens the best team in football right now?
At the moment, yeah. Until somebody knocks them off the perch.
Here's another question: is the AFC that much better than the NFC?
It's layered, dude. It's layered. We've seen some really bad AFC games, man. We have seen some seriously bad games.
Right, but then you look at the best NFC teams, and when they play the AFC, it's kind of not lopsided. I want to say, but like with Detroit when they played the Ravens, and look at San Francisco when they played. Maybe it's just the Ravens, because certainly in KC.
That defense could be historic this year, man.
San Francisco and Philly, they're tough people, are tough teams to beat. So,
yeah.
I mean, the rest of us, the Rams
are.
In
everybody looked at that game yesterday and said, and discounted everything that San Francisco's done up until that point. Okay, you can't do that.
Discounted it, but
it
was surprising.
Well, it was a surprise. I picked San Francisco to win, although I did say on the show the Ravens have a great shot at taking them out.
Yeah.
Hi, Christopher Cole.
Shut them guys up. I'm tired of listening to them.
All right. I'm trying to share this.
Who is that Rowena K?
Hey, Jan.
on, people. Did you put it on? Was it on your page, Johnny, or on YouTube?
It's on the entertainment pages,
Oh yeah.
and it's on Ben Zone. And I have it. Let's see. I have it on my Facebook page, the entertainment page. Yeah, this is mostly going out on entertainment pages, plus in Ben Zone and my YouTube.
All right, I'll throw it on mine.
That's why I asked what topics you guys wanted to hit.
I think
Scott,
this is good.
Scott, by the way, was the one who said no football and is the first one to bring football up.
Yeah, I mean, Scott. I mean, come on. You're the only one who's got, Oh, Johnny's got a Bucks hat on, but you got your Rams stuff. You guys are actually in the playoffs, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling pretty good now because no one got injured, and Robinson's filling in for Atwell right now. I think I'd rather have Robinson in there than Atwell because Atwell's faster, but Robinson's making the big catches lately.
Yeah.
And Williams is going really strong.
Yeah.
So if we can stay healthy, I think we got a good chance of making it through the playoffs.
How far?
I'm thinking we could make it to the NFC Championship game. But if we have to play the Eagles or San Francisco, I think we'll lose.
I don't want to do this because we just got off a nice holiday and stuff, and everybody's feeling really good. But I have to bring this up, man. The Cleveland Browns are steamrolling through the league.
Oh, man, now we're going to Cleveland steamroller again because that was such a big thing on that one episode 57 or whatever.
Oh, my God. Yeah, but that was a whole different topic. This time we're talking about how Flacco has come back and revitalized that organization.
I like it for Joe. I like it for Joe Flacco. And the fact that he's doing it in his same division is
that's the
great.
only division I think he could really do it in because they play that. All four teams in that division play that style of football.
That's out. Yeah. Yep.
Well, what did we all eat for Christmas? I know Sean ate crow.
Oh, wow.
What a shot.
Wait, hold on. Johnny, let's get this out. We have not done this live yet. Scott, congratulations. Your Rams whooped my Washington Commanders. You took me out. I don't even wear anything burgundy right now. Here's to you. You beat us. All right? We're done. Merry Christmas.
That was a game I could sit back and relax.
Oh,
that had you worried. Wait a minute. You're picking on a wounded duck, dude. You know the Commanders are wounded.
I said
on their last leg. And you want to brag about that? Come on, Scott.
I didn't bring it up. Sean brought it up.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. He's got Missouri. He's got the Rams. It's all good.
So Sean ate crow. Johnny had corn puffs.
What did you have?
Well, the plan was we had a honey baked ham.
You didn't have nothing. You ate leftover rat.
No, I wasn't in Tampa Bay.
No, that's why. You ate leftover rat. You left the pickings that the Washington team left out there on the ground.
Well, I didn't have a football game for the Rams yesterday, but I still drank 2 beers.
I'm still saying though. Okay, Sean. I'm still saying Jacoby. I've always liked that guy. He's never really had a chance. He's always had somebody over his shoulder that's supposed to be the starter.
Why does he have to have a chance in Washington?
Huh?
Why does he have to have a chance in Washington?
Well,
I love him. He's not the future. He's not going to be your guy for 10 years.
He could be. He's got at least 10 more years in him.
Let's be honest with you. Saying Jacoby's going to be your guy, your franchise guy, is like saying Tyrod for the Giants.
It's like picking the sensible object off the shelf instead of taking the top dollar thing that tastes worse.
Hey, listen.
I like Sam. I like Sam, but I think he should sit a while. I
agree. That's what I thought he should have done. But you think about it, when he sat last year, he sat behind Taylor Heineke and Carson Wentz. So it's not so. They're not better guys that he's learning from. They're guys that are still trying to figure themselves out. So
I would have really liked to see Carson Wentz play against Washington. That would have even been better.
Who do you side with? Is he with y'all? He's not with y'all. Who do you sign with?
He's our backup quarterback now.
You signed him?
Yep. And when the draft came with Goff and him, I wanted Wentz at first, but I'm sure glad they got Goff.
Mm-hmm. Did he get hurt against you guys?
Who, Wentz?
Yeah.
Could have. I don't remember back then.
I think that was it. I think that was in the Coliseum. I think he played in the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Big ass fucking dude that he is, man. He got hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched Ozark. Anybody here watch Ozark?
Yeah, we watched all the seasons already.
Yeah, I haven't watched it as much. I think Kat watched it.
The only problem is there's not going to be any more seasons.
I'll tell you what I did watch. I watched that. That happens to me every time.
Leave the world behind.
It's the. Oh, Rebel Moon.
Okay.
Was that good?
That's really good. It was originally written. James Gunn wanted to give it get Lucasfilms to take it as a Star Wars show. All right. Lucasfilms turned it down, but this is honestly the Star Wars that we would have loved to have had.
Right.
You know, it's not as PG as all the Star Wars stuff was. There's a little bit more violence. It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Nice. Where's it on Netflix or Prime or?
I was wanting to watch it last night, but my wife doesn't like anything that has any fighting or any killing.
Oh, well, then she don't want to see that. She don't want to see it.
She says there's too much violence in the world as it is right now.
I understood. What do you guys watch, Scott?
Well, we did watch.
Know what he watches.
Golden Bachelor, right?
Right.
What happened, Scott? I heard there was some controversy. Is he a fraud? The Golden Bachelor?
He supposedly had a girlfriend like a month after his wife died.
Oh.
So, but that hasn't, I don't think that's come out as being proof or not. And now he's getting married on January 4th, I believe, to the galley, Teresa.
Is he a Black Widower?
She was my most, she was my most unpopular to me during the show.
You didn't like her?
No, I kept saying, drop her, kick her out. Faith was my gal that I wanted to pick. I actually talked to her on Facebook.
Oh,
in the chat, she's pretty nice, but she's got so many people DMing her and stuff that she might answer me a day or two afterwards. I'm hoping she becomes the Golden Bachelorette if they have one. But there's a couple more that seem to be more popular with Bachelor Nation. I'm a regular on the Bachelor Nation chat rooms. Very popular. I'm always being asked to be a moderator or administrator, and I said I don't have the time, but I said I'll watch out for any kind of spoilers or people fighting, being rude and stuff. Man, those women get violent. Besides the good-looking women on the shows,
do they put on diapers for their Cleveland Steamers?
I think there was a woman from Cleveland on the show. I forgot.
No.
There's always a lot of people from Ohio. The Bachelor that's coming out, it's got a young lady from St. Louis.
Yeah,
I was going to see that.
Why you say they're violent, Scott?
Well, somebody will get on here and say something like,
he don't understand when they say no, so he has to go until they start hitting him and shit.
I got kicked off of one site because they said that I was.
Boy, here we go.
I asked somebody if they were going to try out for the Bachelorette or the Bachelor or something, and I said, "Give us a picture of yourself so we can see." And somebody got mad and said, "Oh, he's just getting people to come up so he can friend them and hit on them." And I always say, have you seen a picture of my wife?
What did they say to that?
What's your excuse, dude?
Every time.
Every time.
I'm trying to hit it for comments and likes and stuff. And
I don't think anybody here other than Scott does get into it at all.
Well, see, I wasn't into it at first. My wife was, and I watched it with her, and then she got tired of it and thinks it's stupid. And then I was hooked on it.
And you stayed. Why did you stay?
Well, basically, I like to look at all the young girls in the show,
Okay.
and then I watched The Bachelorette to see how stupid all the guys are. Trying to get the love from the one gal. And then Bachelor in Paradise, that's always a hoot because one girl comes down and then one guy and they're hitting it off, and then another girl or guy comes down and then they say bye and they go to the new person, and it's just like from one person to the other, and they're just trying to get a following so they can go have their podcasts and make YouTube and make a lot of money. So it's like us, we're looking for views, likes, shares. Yeah, if you people are watching this, I want likes and shares and comments.
People tune in just because they just want to know what you're gonna say. They just don't know what's gonna come out your mouth, Scott.
Well, join the Bachelor Nation groups. Bachelor in Paradise, Golden Bachelor, and all that, and you'll see me in there, and you'll get even more information.
Scott, why don't you have a Bachelor podcast? Like, I feel like we can work this thing out, man.
Well, you'd have to watch it too, then.
I would be a part of it.
I feel like it's a over 50 thing, and I mean, in certain cases, maybe over 59, 10, maybe over 70 thing.
Well, I miss my wife watching with me. She'll walk through the family room from the kitchen or doing something with the dogs into the other room, and then she'll look at the women. She said, "Do I look that old?" And I'll say, "No, honey, you look a lot younger than them." Because I don't want to be sleeping on the couch.
Oh, there's a shot. There's a shot.
Shots have been fired.
Hey, speaking of which, you stop talking about my residence, my place of residence right now, okay? Look, it says joy. All right, I'm making the best of it. Daggone it.
What was that on the arm of the couch? Was that a worn spot from your head?
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, dude.
Oh my God, he's got a towel. What the hell has he been doing?
It's a headband.
A headband?
Hey, I put that up 5 times.
What, you sleep with that headband on?
No, oh my God. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, it's so you can sleep with the light on.
Yeah. There you go.
Understand that. Why do people leave a light on if they're going to sleep?
It's not the light on. It's just the pitch black. People want to sleep in the. So well, did you guys?
Some guy down the street that moved in recently has got a TRX. It's not like my daughter's boyfriend's. It's gray, and he starts that thing up all sorts of hours of the night and the morning. And I was thinking about getting some earplugs, but because I can hear him even with my fan going. And
get these. Just
what's headphones. That? Noise cancelers.
TRXs are abbreviated as T-Rex, right? You don't have to say TRX. You can say T-Rex. We know what you're talking about.
Now, I got in a fight with my daughter and her boyfriend. It's a Havoc TRX. I say Havoc. They say Havoc. It's spelled HAVOK. So that would be Havoc. Not Havoc.
I think you overemphasized the awk, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Havoc. Why do you say the Vok part?
Because I wanted to let you guys know what I was saying. I just say Havoc.
If you say Havoc, I know what you mean.
Right.
Well, Havoc sounds more like a VIK.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Our viewers,
but Havoc sounds like VOCK.
Sounds like some posh British guy trying to tell some English person that he don't know how to speak.
Well, how would you say complete havoc?
Complete havoc.
Like you just said, Dick.
Halloween Havoc.
Yep.
That's the wrestling show. That was HAVOC. Halloween Havoc. That's how they said it. I know it sounds like Vic, but I'm not gonna pronounce
it's the same thing as it's British posh is how you're saying it, Scott.
What do the viewers think?
The British posh culture overemphasizes the lettering. You understand? They deny any slang, they deny any what's it called? Accent. Yeah. You're trying to eliminate our accent, which ain't gonna happen, buddy.
Real quick. Answer Corey's question, NFL MVP. I mean, after last night, we got to throw Lamar up in there. You know,
Lamar was in there. I think it was Lamar.
But meaning, I think he's got to be number one.
I don't know, because Christian, man, he got that 21. Two more, and he can take Jerry Rice, dude.
I respect it.
That's a big number, dude. That's a big number.
But look. I mean, look, we already know what's been said about Lamar. We already know all the people, you know.
Well, I think Lamar and him, CMC, are neck and neck right now.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll definitely give you that. They're definitely here. Now, where do you think Purdy dropped in that conversation? Because Purdy's still – I'm not discounting
I think he could be in there with Dak. He can be in there with Dak right now.
Oh, come on, Ray Kennedy. Baker even in the mix. Puka Nacua would be before Baker.
Oh, what? Wow. Actually, Puka Nacua over 1,000 receiving yards.
Baker's having a good year, but not that good.
But Baker he's
Baker.
Like last 4 games.
Yeah, there would be conversation for him if he wins out. Mm-hmm. Which there's a good possibility. The Jaguars were our biggest competition, so
y'all skunked them. It was 28-0 before the game, before it even got close.
Who's that talking to about the WWE?
Corey.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the Rumble. What do you think about CM Punk, Corey?
Oh God, I hate that guy. I have always hated CM Punk, and when I hear him talking about this is the big star, that's your big star, dude. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, I'm not a. I mean, I don't have a, care either way with CM Punk. I mean, I like the crowd's reaction and whatever, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron Rodgers should have been MVP that one year. It's just
no. Brady had him beaten in all the stats, but Aaron Rodgers we got the Super Bowl though, so screw him.
Well,
he won the MVP for being the weirdest guy.
I thought that went to you.
Yeah. Well, I will say, if it came between that Bucks team that y'all had, Aaron Rodgers didn't have as much talent. I guess that's what they tried to say, but I still think it should have gone to Tom. But still, like you said, we saw what happened at the end of the year.
Yep. So. And Tom's had enough of them, really. I mean.
But they knew he was going to retire too. They just didn't want to give him any more accolades. Mm. And he had enough going on with all the
marriage,
bar mitzvahs, marriages,
avocado tequila,
bailing out his ex-coach out of jail for going to massage parlors and.
Oh my goodness.
Something as nasty as you guys think I am, I have never paid for it, and I have never gone to a massage parlor.
I never asked.
Scott,
why do I need that information?
Why? Just don't get that. Why, Scott? Come on, man.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
That should have gotten a star.
You didn't make a comment.
Wow, Scott.
Not a written one, but I did a verbal one.
Scott, yes.
Scott is that dirty.
Look, Ben, I will say he's the only person that challenges you because I've seen some of the
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Ben, matter of fact, Ben, if you ain't working, hop in here, man, because you on par with him.
Yeah, Ben.
Did you guys see that Nicole Kidman? I think it was from the Paperboy that I put up on Off the Rails.
Now, let me check.
I probably saw it and ignored it.
And I said on it, I said, she wants me. Christopher Cole, too much information.
Oh, you're telling Christopher Cole too much information. Oh, okay.
That worked.
Now I see this after I already sent him the thing.
See, Ben's going to work. It's like we're the only three in Off the Rails, I think, that's not working today.
Ben heard your comments and decided, hey, I think I'm going to tell him I'm going to work, man.
Yeah.
He's actually got a week's vacation right now.
Well, he filled up his towel, so now he's going to work.
Oh, man. Well, I can't go to work.
What was that that duck thing where, oh, thank you, let me get you a towel? Remember that?
What?
Comeback player of the year? He got to get some kind of accolade, but I don't know if he'll get comeback player of the year.
That's what's his name? Although now, okay, DeMar Hamlin? He's gotten accolades like a motherfucker all season long.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, but he hasn't really played, so he's still.
He was a backup in the first place.
I think Kyron Williams should be comeback player of the year.
What's he coming back from? He's a rookie.
He was injured, remember? I think he missed like 4 games.
Yeah, it's not comeback player of the year, though. If he played some, that's not comeback player of the year.
What do you mean, has he played something? He's almost got as many yards as the top.
Alex Smith coming back with Washington and playing. That was comeback.
Yeah,
okay?
If he got injured in the beginning of the year, that's not comeback player of the year. It's like if he got hurt all of last year and then came back this year. That's what it generally goes to guys like that.
Well, I'll let you talk about Washington next year because the Rams beat your Commanders.
Like last year. Oh, look what you did, man.
Now, Cat came in a room and was patting him on the back. You can sleep in the bed tonight.
Wow. Wow, Scott.
But you won't need your towel
Smith
tonight.
was comeback player of the year last year, okay? That's why they're bringing up Baker Mayfield, okay? It's because Baker went through a bunch of shit with Carolina, then going to the Rams. How many coaches in 4 years? 4 different coaches in 3 years? That's crazy, man.
Well, Baker gave up his extra jobs like cleaning the stadium, ordering food for everybody, making sure when he was gone there was somebody to lock up. And
Mahomes can't win without his offensive coordinator.
It's another conversation, Johnny.
And if Tyreek Hill was still there, he'd probably be the number 1 team in the AFC.
They seem to be kind of faltering altogether. I mean, even that call we all know that happened against the Chiefs. You can't react like that as Patrick Mahomes, man. Like he
don't have anybody there giving him accountability.
That's true.
And what is Travis Kelce throwing a helmet for? After the game, he's going to get himself from
because nobody's there giving him accountability.
No, because
he keep them on the line.
No, Travis
doing the things that they need to do in practice to get them ready.
No, Travis Kelce just received the phone call that they didn't get Taylor Swift's ring the right size. That's why he was pissed off. He was like, "Come on, man, what's going on out here?"
Well, Taylor Swift was gonna win MVP this year, but now that Kelce,
I thought they were
Dropping
changed the
balls.
size of the ring that she carries him around with, and it wasn't a nose ring either.
Wow.
Well, when Travis and Taylor are walking together, that's preview of her new album.
The Swift curl. It's the. All right. I'm not the only one saying this about Bieniemy, man. I after me and you were debating that this morning.
Yeah.
I'm watching Good Morning Football, and they're saying the same crap now.
Okay,
so,
talk to me. You're outside looking in. Talk to me about Bieniemy, and I'll share with you what I feel.
No, I'm talking from inside, from the Chiefs organization. They didn't want him there no more because he was too strict on the players. He was too hardcore on them. Okay, that's probably what you're getting right now too, because you got that soft head coach, and then somebody who wants to win.
I don't know about soft. I'm the players coach, but yeah, I agree.
Soft, yeah, like Raheem Morris was with the Bucs.
He's not hitting people like Bruce Arians, but I get what you mean.
But
he is closer to Arians than he is to Raheem Morris. Yes.
Yeah.
Ben said Travis threw his helmet because they were playing Selena Gomez songs instead of Taylor Swift songs. Now, to tell you the truth, if I was in a room with Taylor and Selena, I think I'd tell Taylor to leave.
How old is Selena now?
I'm
starting to worry about you there a little bit, dude.
No, they're not. They're not teenagers. They're in their 30s. Taylor's like 32, I think.
Selena's not in her 30s, dude. She started out when she was like 13 years old.
1 minute.
This makes good radio.
How old is Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez is 31 years old.
31.
Okay. Well, and you're how old?
69.
Oh, okay. Well, take the diapers off her.
Now that sounds kind of nice.
Oh, good God, dude. Oh. Well.
Damn, I spent $48 for my electric bill. Or no, I guess it's my gas. Or yeah, it's electric.
Is that Corey? Corey, was that you? 28? 38, 28?
Sounds about right. That boy spends more time in the movie theater than he does at home.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not ready to go into a movie theater, not yet.
Well, you're 69 years old, right?
Yep.
Theater life ain't your thing anymore, dude.
I like to go see a movie on the big screen.
On my couch. Come sit here. This is my bed, Kat. You can come over here.
Oh man, are you talking?
My boss came in, guys.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Kat.
COVID Christmas, no fun.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. It's just I've been ruining everyone's Christmases because my friend, I had a gift for her and I was so excited. We were gonna go see Hamilton, and because I've got COVID, we had to cancel the whole trip, and so I'm just bummed. But I feel better. You know how that goes.
We had a big Christmas plan with my daughter and her fiance, and they both got some kind of respiratory virus. It wasn't COVID or the flu; it was a viral infection. So they didn't want to come over here and give it to us.
Exactly. I mean, I know it's what's right, and of course I wouldn't question it. Like, I wouldn't want my family sick or anything, but I had gotten my twin sister to come, and it was all exciting because it was going to be like a Christmas miracle, and then I ended up having to call and tell her that I had COVID, and then I'm going to cancel everything. Well, luckily, Sean and I've had a really good Christmas, so that's the positive. But here's Sean. I didn't mean to be on the show. All right, bye, guys.
Glad
I
to
Bye.
said
see
I was on a show. All right.
Get better.
You turn it. I don't want to be on a show. I didn't realize I'm on a show.
Don't give it to Sean.
Hey, you want to see what cementing your spot on the couch looks like? That's what I just did.
Yeah, I didn't know I was on a show.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, goodness gracious. Please cut that out.
Yeah, but you're probably on the couch because she doesn't want you real close to her so you don't get COVID.
Tell her we'll edit it.
So we'll edit it.
Thank you. I'm going to cry.
You're fine. I'm gonna take that in here. What?
I don't think sushi tastes very good when they have.
Okay, put it in the refrigerator. Okay.
Will
One
you
second.
eat it?
Yeah, I mean, not right now, but put it in the refrigerator.
It's like everybody was telling me on my Facebook when I was complaining about not having my kids over here. They said there's more food for you.
I have, and I liked it. I like this new Percy Jackson TV series. That's pretty cool.
What is that one about?
Percy Jackson.
You gotta see
never
that.
watched You know-
I was watching the Bassman Law. What's the one that's supposed to be about the Lone Ranger?
The Lone Ranger.
Yeah,
Oh, no, wait a minute. You're talking about what's his name?
Tonto?
No, the actor, dude. The newer one.
Bass Reeves. Yeah.
Oh, Bass Reeves. Okay, yeah, I haven't got that yet.
Bowman.
It's
Yeah.
very
The original was Clayton Moore.
No, I know, but
we moved on from that. It's Bass Reeves. We figured out what he was talking about.
Yeah. Not the TV show that was portrayed in the 50s. I'm talking about
Yeah.
what was on now. So
Well, you know I'm old enough to watch the one on the 50 Live. So.
Johnny Depp did a Lone Ranger one. Remember?
he did what? Yeah. With Tonto. Yeah, he did the Tonto thing with him.
Yeah,
That was funny.
that was hilarious. It's funny as hell.
If you haven't seen that, you guys got to watch that if you got it on one of your streaming services.
No, anyhow, you never seen Percy Jackson?
No.
Well, that's cool because if you tune into this TV series now, you won't have to worry about the movies because it starts like from the beginning.
Okay. Let me check that out. Percy Jackson. The Olympians?
Yep.
Is
Let's see. Okay, I've seen the preview. Oh, yeah, no, I've just never watched it. I might check that out.
It's pretty good.
She shut the door on me.
we watched that
You're locked in.
that movie where the parents and the kids and the dog and the baby, they change bodies.
Family, Christmas Switch or Family Switch or whatever.
Yeah, Family Switch. That was
We watched that.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was great. We actually just watched that yesterday. It was pretty good.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Lions.
Lions. I'm not gonna say Dallas. I'm a Washington fan, so you already know where I stand. But
Right.
Sorry, Janae, but the Cowboys always choke.
They got to learn to be able to play on the road once in a while. Now, this is going to be an interesting game coming up with Lions going into their house. They're undefeated at home.
right,
I mean,
right, and because the only thing that's been able to consistently stop Dallas is if you can run the ball up the middle on them. You see, Arizona when they beat them, they ran the ball. San Francisco ran the ball. You know what I mean? Buffalo ran the ball. That's something that we know the Lions can do with Montgomery and Gibbs. If they can consistently run the ball up the middle, I mean, and then neutralize Micah Parsons, I
100%.
think they
Yep.
can beat him.
It's going to be a strange year for Kansas City, too, because they're used to playing a playoff game at home. And
Right.
this will be the first year they'll be playing away from home.
If the Browns get to the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco, that puts Joe Flacco instantly in a Hall of Fame.
I think so.
I think this year might put him in there whether they get to the Super Bowl or not, honestly, because he's already got the numbers for playoff games and shit.
I think he's got to win a playoff game or two. I think he's got to get them to like the.
You mean he's got to win at least as many as Brady has because he's just
To be
second
in
behind
the
Brady.
Hall of Fame, but to be in the Hall of Fame, we're saying. I think he's got to win a playoff game or two. I mean, I know
He did hurt his numbers when he was away from the Ravens because once he got away from the Ravens and they used him as backup and the Jets quarterback and all that
Jets
crap.
years were rough.
He should make it.
I agree. If he gets them to the Super Bowl, I think it'll be like Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
What you saying, Scott?
I think Flacco's like 4 years older than Kurt Warner when he retired.
Right.
That's what I say. You should get in the Hall of Fame for being one of the oldest quarterbacks ever to win a game.
I think he's 36, right?
I thought he was 38.
Might be. That's 2 years difference.
Oh, wow.
I mean, all the great ones, Elway, Warner, Steve Young, they retired in their 30s, but Flacco's probably going to not go until he's in his 40s.
I think he's trying to say, "Don't never count us out."
It must be
I want
Corey.
to see the Bucks play the Rams.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Without Tom Brady. Well, you guys still have Matt Stafford, so
We've seen that happen before many times.
Well, that would be fun to see Baker Mayfield against the Rams. So.
Like I want to see the Browns and Ravens play each other with Flacco there.
that would be nice.
He can't beat.
We get to play Chase Young.
Who can't beat what?
Can't beat Lamar.
Dude, the Browns have already beat Lamar. Wake up. Browns are a dangerous team right now. They're the team nobody wants to see in the playoffs right now.
Well, the Rams are the one team the Bucks don't want to see in the playoffs.
We're not worried about you guys.
Wow. Hey, Washington's a team nobody wants to see in the draft room. We're already looking at 2024, all right?
Hey, dude, you know how many years I've done that? I'm not even used to watching a full season of football. I'm usually into draft by now because the Bucks are always going to be, where are we going to draft at now? You know what I mean?
Johnny, with the exception of your couple years with Tom Brady, we've been almost the same franchise over the last couple years. Like, don't know who the quarterback is. Sometimes we have a good defense. Sometimes we have good pieces. But who do we give you? We gave you guys Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, after it.
You guys. Oh, yeah.
Shut up, Corey.
Oh, my goodness.
Who else? Deshaun. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We got AB from the street,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
I know. I thought Raheem, he coached with us for a little bit after he coached with y'all, so we got him from y'all. Ronald Darby, we had him for a little bit.
I think Scott was talking about. Oh, we don't want Raheem. We'll take him. I'll take Raheem. I'll take Raheem back in a minute.
I think all the kickers that helped win the games yesterday, I think they're all ex-Ram players.
Or ex-Bucks. Do you know how many ex-Bucks I looked around the league and saw? I mean, Justin Watson was making the best catches for the Chiefs yesterday. He came from the Bucks. We drafted him.
That's good stuff.
Where'd he come from?
He was
Originally?
drafted
I don't know.
2021, I think. Sean's checking it out.
That ain't happening.
I agree, Corey.
That ain't happening. You know that. The fans can say one thing, but until the Rooneys say something, then it ain't happening. The Rooneys do not hire coaches.
Answer me this: why would you want to get rid of him?
It's dumb. The fans have never liked him. Never. The year they won the Super Bowl against the Cardinals, they were yelling "Fire Tomlin."
It's so crazy.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude.
Didn't Washington pick up Eric Bieniemy to make him the next head coach?
That's what we thought to begin with, and now that honestly, and Sean's going to bristle at this, but honestly, since the league has changed these rule policies about hiring coaches, they want teams to hire from within. I believe he's your next head coach, believe it or not, whether you like it or not.
Let's be honest. Let's be real with it. Since we're going there, they want him to hire within. They want him to hire particularly minority. The issue is this, and I'm going to say something that we've been saying as a community for years, is that we want the best candidate regardless of color. I don't look. Bieniemy is he's a fresh piece of life. Like we've seen what he did at KC, but and he might have been the glue that helped them to get to all those championships and all that stuff. With us, he still seems to be like he's coaching Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. We don't have those type of players, and he's okay at sometimes, and sometimes it's like 3rd and 1, and you're in the shotgun running a fade. What are you doing right now? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe he's trying to overcompensate. I don't know. But
well, you don't have Alex Smith for Sam to learn behind. Okay,
yeah, well, that's the other part. That's the other thing. And Sam picking this up on the fly. You know what I mean?
So I would see you guys maybe bringing in a fucking a senior guy that can teach him something during the off season. I see him taking Sam. I can see Bieniemy doing Sam just like he did with Mahomes. I can see that. But right now, he's got a coach that he's answering to that isn't Andy Reid.
But here, the thing is, this is the thing, though. First and foremost, we know we can all agree one thing. Snyder's out, but we're still kind of in that Snyder mess. We need to completely whitewash the whole. Like, we need to take everything out. We need to completely destroy the whole thing and build up. Because we can't have
a hiring situation where can you afford it? How's your staff look?
We have like the 2nd or 3rd highest cap in the league right now. You know what I mean?
No.
We have the money and the picks and all that.
Asking, how's your staff looking? Where are you going to get these extra hires to come in from? College is a far-fetched idea right now. Bringing honestly from the college is that's not going to be the answer for the NFL teams anymore.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think last year we kind of hired from within, like you're talking about, and we kind of promoted people that were kind of unqualified for the job. But in the situation, we knew Dan on his way out wasn't going to start paying some of these guys. He wasn't going to pay for us to get a nice quality coach. EB, getting him was amazing, but none of us in-house thought it was going to happen because we knew Dan was on his way out. He wasn't going to try to hire and give people more money. That's why a lot of these extensions didn't happen. You know what I mean? The fact that we got Daron Payne was surprising, but we knew Dan was on his way out.
So do you think that Washington will draft a quarterback?
I think so. I look, we're going to be right now, I think we're like 3rd. We're either 3rd or 4th. If a Drake May is there, you can't pass up.
Do you think Sam Howell has been David Card?
Yeah, we talked about that. I think, and I was talking to my guy Alex Stevens about this, is that we know he is, unfortunately, they're going to be going for the record for, almost getting close to the record of most sacks, most times quarterback has been sacked in the season.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and the thing I think people are not looking at is that with all of these backups that have been coming, all these quarterbacks that have been getting hurt, Sam is yet to get hurt. He's been yanked from a game because of his play, but never because he's not been durable, which I think is a key component. Yeah. But at the same time, you got to look at it realistically, man. Like he needs help, but he's still rookie. He's been struggling. I don't know. It's hard for me. I hate talking about it. I don't want to go and move on from him, but I think that's just part of the course. I think it's a business. You don't win. You have your opportunity. They're gonna move on.
Hey Corey, the lady in the movie theater wants you to turn your phone off so she can see the movie. It's distracting.
Caleb Williams. I don't think we're gonna be draft high enough to get him, Corey.
I think he's going to drop. He'll probably be like the fourth.
I don't think he's going first.
I've heard that. I don't think I honestly, I want to get that Penn State tackle, Fashanu. I think if we start building up a line, start getting somebody like a Trent Williams, like what we had, right? Yep. Let's do that. But we'll see.
Trent got hurt yesterday. Have you heard anything about the injury report? Is he going to be out for a while?
I know he was out the rest of the game, so I don't know if he.
Oh wow!
Coming back in, that was part of the issue too.
That would be devastating.
What was devastating is the guy who was on Trent Williams, the guy who went to Texas, the Texans was drafted to the Texans, and everybody thought he was a bust. He's been moving around the league. He lands with the Ravens. he becomes a solid friggin' player, man.
Right. Right.
Corey, Caleb Williams wants to stay in California, so he's probably going to go to a California team, but not the Raiders.
Yeah, okay, that Caleb Williams, you better have some kind of legacy behind you, man, to be able to dictate to the league like what you want.
Don't the Bears have 2 first-round draft choices?
Yeah. One's going to be in the top 5, I believe, and one I think is in the top. The other's in the top 10, I think.
So they probably will be able to get any quarterback they want because they'll have to trade the 2 first-round choices that they have.
But are they going to do that? Are they going to trade out Justin Fields?
I don't know what they.
I wouldn't. You protect Justin Fields and you put a defense on the field, you can see what he can do.
Right.
You
I
know?
mean, think about it. If you look at the last couple of weeks, ever since they got Montez Sweat, you're welcome, Chicago. They've been balling out on defense. Their defense has actually looked pretty decent. You know, I think they have like the number 1 rush defense over the last 4 or 5 weeks. You know what I mean? So like, and I mean, and that's not beating slouches. They beat the Lions in one of those games.
Yep.
You know, nobody gave the Rams a chance this year. They thought they were going to be like in last place. And all those young guys they got in the draft, man.
No, they didn't think you were going to be in last place. They picked the Bucs to be in last place, dude.
They picked Washington down there, and they were right.
We were actually picked 30th out of 31 teams. I don't know who was below us. Probably Panthers. No, Panthers were picked. They were rating the Panthers pretty high coming out in the preseason, remember?
Yeah.
They thought Bryce Young was going to be the end-all, be-all for all their worries and stuff.
They did think that. I did think that was pretty.
Well, it's the first year for their new quarterback, just like C.J. Stroud.
And C.J. Stroud's got them in playoff contention right now.
Yep. Jackson ain't pulling the trigger yet.
Well, we'll see what happens with Trevor because Trevor that shoulder injury.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, they may try to get a quarterback this year because Trevor just hasn't been winning any playoff games.
They're not.
I don't.
You think quarterback's just a disposable position, dude?
I think they're gonna keep Trevor, but who is their backup?
Jacksonville needs a new scenery into St. Louis.
Not Herbert.
Herbert.
What's his damn name? He's a legacy guy. His dad was in the game too. I can't remember his damn name.
Quarterback?
Yes. We were. I wish I would put this on the football sites.
Right. Well, who's the Jacksonville backups we're asking, Scott?
I can look it up. Shit.
It's probably Fitzpatrick.
That guy.
The Rams need to get a quarterback.
C.J. Beathard.
Beathard, yeah, Bobby Beathard's kid.
Loved him. He did great things for Washington.
Yep. His son ain't doing so well.
Now, where is Archie Manning? What school is he going to?
So right now he's still technically at Texas, but it looks like the starter Quinn Ewers is going to stay. So Arch might be transferring out.
Yeah, he come to Mizzou.
They've seen Mississippi State, obviously
A&M, Tennessee.
Right. All those SEC schools have been vying for his attention, but nothing's came out on what he's going to do yet.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's not going to San Diego.
I'll tell you what, if he goes to a legacy school like A&M or Tennessee, where Peyton went, he'll be treated a lot differently than he'll be treated anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Or what an Old Miss like Eli.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Where did Arch go?
Arch, Old Miss.
He went to Ole Miss too? Oh, yeah. Yeah, can you imagine?
Look at here. It's a green guy.
Oh, yeah.
In the Navy. Do.
Shut your freak ass up.
Quack, quack, baby. What up, Alec?
Freak nasty, man. What the fuck? Jesus. Go fucking beat off or something. What the fuck?
Alec.
Yeah.
Remember in that show what we came up with for the name of your show?
What's the name of the show?
The Navy Steamroller Show? The
No,
NSS?
Yeah, that's not and void. All I gotta say is I'm lighting up a cigar for the Oregon Ducks being the best recruiting class in the college football. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, light one cigar up for me.
I got you, man. I got you. Quack,
How
quack,
about
baby.
them? Quack, motherfucking quack. January 1st, Liberty, Bibberty, Ducks by 50.
Oh, are they playing for the national title?
No, they played.
No,
Okay. I mean the way he's pounding his chest. I thought they were playing for the national title.
Wow.
I wish we were.
I should flapping his feathers.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't like I said, and people said, "Oh, you're just being a Debbie Downer." Like, I don't know my fucking team. We do this every year. We get far, we hype everybody's heads up. Everybody says, "Oh, they're gonna be top 4, top 5." No, you dumb fucks. We choke every
I've heard you talk about Bo
year.
Nix all this time and how bad he was, and then I watched a couple of games of Bo Nix, and then he didn't look that bad to me, dude.
He has his moments where he choked last year, which cost us the games. The Pac-12 championship. I wasn't there to watch the Pac-12 championship, but judging by that mock score, it did not look good. It looked like
It was rough early. It was. We were cringing.
Oh,
But Bo Nix came back.
Did you just say we? As in you were Oregon
I was
Duck?
rooting for my guy Alec. Look, we aren't doing it.
I appreciate it, Sean. You know, I appreciate that, Sean. You know what? I hope UNC wins their bowl game this year.
Let's go. Even though half our players aren't playing, so it's gonna be okay. Backups.
Drake May in Tampa Bay.
When are you guys moving to the Big Ten, or can you afford it?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, we're gonna get swallowed up eventually, but right now the ACC is still strong.
Yeah, not strong enough to get you into a game when you're undefeated.
You gotta have your quarterback though.
You guys want to see a good game? Watch the Cotton Bowl on the 29th.
Yeah, that's a horrified fucking. Oh, so I gotta watch Ohio State screw over Missouri again?
When is who's playing in that game for Ohio State? Because Kyle McCord's gone. Is Marvin Harrison playing?
Oh, wait. Sean, while I have Scott here, I have a message for him. Los Angeles Rams, what happened? How do you lose to the New Orleans Saints?
I'm sorry, Scott.
That's okay.
It's great when the
We're
Rams
still in
lose.
playoff contention.
Hey, that's not saying much. Commanders could have been playoff contention if their head coach. Y'all have the. I don't know what it is. Like, I give Washington. Like, I question it every year. It's like, you guys have the pieces. It's just like, is it the coaching? Is it the players?
It's the coach.
Like, I don't like.
I
want them to do good. I want them to do good. It's just like
Washington's got some talent issues too on that line.
Well, yeah. We have no line, and then you gave away your two defensive players.
And it's so who's the quarterback next year? If you could guesstimate right now, is it draft or work with what you have?
Man,
I'm gonna put it. Hold up, and you know what, Alec, you will understand this. I have a situation right now where I have a guy that I have watched all throughout his college career, even from high school. And he came to my team. He was on my team in college at North Carolina, and now he's in my team. This is like if Herbert came to the Bucks, and then you would have to make a decision because he's not playing well. Do you get rid of him? Do I want to get rid of Sam? No, of course not. I will fight for Sam to the day I die. But when you really
Well,
look at it.
I'm not saying like get rid of him. I'm saying like, I'm not saying that he's terrible. I'm saying he's done good. I'm saying, do you think that
Bring
do you
in
think
a
they're going to
good
either
free
build
agent
around him?
quarterback that can.
We all know. Okay, we all know Ron Rivera's out. So with him being out, they're gonna bring in a new coach. Now, if Johnny's right and they bring it and they lift EB up and let EB bring his guys in, I think Sam has. That's the best chance that Sam has to stay for another year, and hopefully he has the same OC, the same kind of coach, the same offense. He can keep it going. But unfortunately, we all know if a new coach comes in and if it's not EB, what do they want? They want their guy. They're going to have over 70 mil in cap space. They're going to have a top five pick right now. I mean, and you got Caleb Williams, you got Bo Nix, you got Drake May, you got Penix, you got all these different quarterbacks. It's going to be hard for me to say that we're going to keep him. There's just too many damn quarterbacks right now to pick from.
Yeah, there's too many people that need them too.
Right. I want us to go O-line. I want us to go to the guy Fashanu for Penn State, pick him up, and let's start solidifying that line, and let's build around Sam, and let's see. Give Sam a line. Give Sam some pieces. And then if he has that and still struggling, let's move on.
You need a blockbuster trade. What you should have got for those two ends that you just got rid of. You could have got more value, I think, out of them. But at the time, that's how it is. People, if you're down on your luck, people will kick you when you're down. That's all it is. General managers, they're not going to offer you top dollar for shit when they know that you're down, you know?
And here's the other X factor is we don't know what Josh Harris and Magic Johnson and those guys are going to do. You know, they right now have let everything just kind of be as it is, you know, make a couple moves here and there, but nothing really major. And everybody's kind of on, you know, call. Let's see. Everybody's on the chopping block. This offseason, once things go, you've seen Magic has been tweeting about it. He ain't happy. So he's going to start making some moves. I think some things are going to happen. Ryan Jensen. Hey, no, we don't want Jensen. We want Cody Mock. Trade Cody Mock to Washington.
No, not happening. Not happening.
That's all I want.
As long as a certain somebody isn't called on draft night, we're all in good graces, Sean.
I'm gonna write Franklin on the back of this, okay? Troy T. Franklin. All right, we need him. I will trade Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson for Troy Franklin. All right, we'll make him our number one and our number two.
You know, Diaby fucking leads all rookie edge rushers with 6.5 sacks now.
Oh, nice.
All I gotta say is them Duval people were awfully quiet yesterday out here.
They were. Huh?
In the morning, they was giving me shit. They're giving me shit all morning yesterday. I was over here mind my business, grocery shopping. They're like, oh, you're in the wrong part of town. He's like, you guys gotta go. You guys have a game to lose today. I was like, I came like crazy enough. After the game, I was like, I forgot to say I was at Publix, so I went back, saw a person. I was like, damn. Did you see the final score? He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know nothing about this. Do you know anything about this one, Sean? This comment?
No. Jay Masters?
What's he talking about? Bench pressing 505 pounds twice?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I think Aaron Donald can do that.
All I gotta say though is the real question is where's his pulse check on Mr. Loosemore?
What?
I need his pulse check. The big game is on Monday for him.
Oh yeah.
I need a pulse check on the Loosemore.
I asked him about it at the game, and he said he's enjoying his break, he's just enjoying this time of the year and everything like that. But he hasn't, I asked him if he was anticipating it. He said he was just taking his time. I said this is that third year in a row. Yeah. Alec, we're gonna be on tonight. I'm pretty sure. I gotta hit him up, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be on tonight. So get ready. You're gonna be on it.
For a guy that says, "Oh, I have to say," you sure have a lot to say.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Seen any good movies lately, Alec?
Any good news lately?
Movies.
It's a great day. BDQ from the world's finest Florida. So you know.
Alec, I said movies.
Oh, any good movies lately?
Yeah.
I watched that movie on Netflix, Leave the World Behind.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I loved that movie.
I watched that one. Surprisingly, I have not been to the movie theaters, even though there's an AMC right here. But I know that apparently I did not. I mean, I've probably been out of the loop movies wise. I know they had a Godzilla movie out. You probably talked about
Godzilla -1 is breaking box office records all over the world.
So there's that. I mean, I have the AMC A list still, so I'll probably go there this weekend or following.
How was Napoleon doing, Johnny?
Oh, I haven't even checked, man.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's at theaters anymore. I think it's back. It's in streaming now, or about to hit.
Wow. Oh wow!
But I watched that Five Nights at Freddy's on Peacock.
How was that?
It was.
I turned it
decent.
on. I turned it on. I didn't watch it yet, so.
Alex got Max so he could watch Barbie.
I mean, I don't watch Barbie movies, but
Scott, did you watch Barbie?
No.
no judgment if you watch it though. Not
Not until
judgment.
it's free.
I think you did watch Barbie.
Yeah, man. I'm
I
telling
did not.
you, he was so.
Why you put it down, Scott?
You were fixated by that shit, man.
You really were, Scott. I feel like we did a whole show on Barbie.
Because I hate Barbie. That's why I was fixated on. Because everything you
You're
turn on
consumed
TV,
by it. You know what they say about
Riley
somebody who can't get it out of their mind, right?
Well, you thought the same thing about me with Megan.
Thou dost protest too much, my sir.
I did see Megan. I watched
You
Megan.
doing Shakespeare Death, Johnny?
Megan was a weird movie. That's a weird fucking movie, dude.
Is that the doll? Is it like the
Yeah.
the girl doll? Yeah,
The protector of the little girl.
that's kind of good.
But thankfully, the actors ended their strikes, so now my shows that I've been waiting for like 2+ years are about to release the shows next month or so.
Marvel
Wait.
What If shows are out, season 2, and it's pretty fucking good. I love it.
I
man.
just started watching. I mean, I got bashed for this more than I thought I was, but I just started watching Ballers on Netflix.
Ballers is awesome, dude. With The Rock.
Yeah, I enjoyed everything. Like, I'm on like season 3 right now.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Great,
It's
I like
awesome.
it.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm hoping
There's
there's
that
another season.
I'm waiting for. I was hoping this actor strike would for the with directors and everything would have ended before the fall, because Stranger Things was already finished filming. Like they're like almost they're basically like at the end point, and they were released in October, but now I'm not sure when they're gonna release it. Now I'm just waiting for that.
Don't hold your breath for another Ballers, though, man, because The
Oh, I
Rock's
know.
busy as hell. Because not only is he with the XFL and all that stuff, he's a major person in Disney. He's a major producer for Disney too. So he just
Overall,
might
the
not
show's-
have time for that shit, dude.
The show's pretty good though. I give it.
Yeah,
I'm
Ballers.
on season 3 right now.
Check it. When does XFL start back up? Isn't that February?
I don't know if they've even set dates for that shit yet, because it's USFL, XFL combined to be the UFL or some shit like that, American Football League or whatever.
Go Battlehawks.
And it's
St. Louis.
he finally got a team in St. Louis.
They got it, man. Scott, they're going all the way this year.
Didn't they go all the way last year?
Did they?
Pretty sure they did. They didn't win.
Battlehawks.
It was, Houston, I think, or San Antonio or something like that won last year.
St. Louis came so close again.
We had the highest attendance. We had more attendance at the Dome than any other team had the whole year.
Because you don't have anything else to do.
You're the Battlehawks.
The real question is, did you guys watch that game last night? I mean, I didn't get to watch it because I had duty yesterday. But I saw a score of it, and Brock Purdy with the 4 interceptions. That's
They
I saw
ended up
30.
with 5 interceptions.
He ended up-
No,
I saw
no.
it was 30-12. But look, that's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
Backup threw interception
MVP.
too.
Yeah.
Now,
Alex, who's MVP?
honestly, and I'm not making excuses, but that wasn't all Brock Purdy did. Brock Purdy threw one really bad pass. The others were all deflected, bouncing off somebody's hands or doing shit like that, man.
Yeah.
so.
And that last one, come on, dude. Dude was pancake. Hamilton was pancake blocked. Gets up off the fucking pancake block, looks up and catches the ball because it bounced off somebody's hand. It was deflected under his hand.
You know who they shot at drafting Hamilton? And he's a stud.
Yeah,
Tyler
Hamilton,
Fuller's
badass.
a stud. And we missed him. Alec, what you're saying?
No, I was asking for your opinion on that game, and the other one was what was the other game I was going to talk about?
Actually,
Fudge. Yeah, that's on the top of my head.
Let's see.
Yeah, you have to give me a second on this one. Hey, I'm drawing a blank right now.
but y'all see KC? I didn't watch that one, but I heard about that one.
I watched it. It was I'm sorry, but I enjoyed
Okay, now I got
watching
it.
that team so disorganized and not know what the fuck to do. And
Can we get a pulse check on the Chiefs fans?
Yeah.
Are they out on the? Are the Swifties out on Kelsey? Or is it Mahomes and Kelsey
I
gonna
didn't
have
know
a
the whole
feud?
team was like Scott.
That whole team was dog shit
Well,
yesterday.
you show a sport around that stadium and they all lose their mind.
They were bad. I'm trying to think. They've won what? They've won one game in their last 4. They lost to Green Bay, lost to Buffalo. They beat New England barely, and then they lost to the Raiders.
Fuck the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I'm surprised Ben isn't a Raider fan since he lives in Las Vegas.
He was a Bucks fan longer than he's been a Raiders fan. They just moved to Las Vegas. Why would he just jump?
Is he from? Where is he? Yeah, where's he from?
Las Vegas.
Is he from there? Okay.
Born and raised.
Yeah, but they just got the team like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Did you go to UNLV? You went to UNLV.
No.
Where did you go to? You went to Colorado?
Yes.
That's why I couldn't find you.
I went to the University of Missouri, St. Louis.
Did you play a sport? Is there any verification? Can we find?
I don't think they had any sports teams at UMSL.
Were you on the like the calendar club? You feel like I feel like you're an organizer, Scott.
Chess club.
All I gotta say is Johnny didn't put enough emphasis in it. It's the Chiefs lost to the Raiders.
Yes.
Aiden O'Connell with 64 yards, no problem.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Purdue, great.
They ran the ball. They ran and ran and ran and ran it down their throat, man.
I hope they give Pierce that job, man, because that team looked awful before he took over.
They pretty much got to. You know, they might actually have put that rule in this year just to make fucking the Raiders hire from within.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Instead of hiring Josh McDaniels again. That crap.
Right.
I think it's about to say Jack Del Rio. I was like, oh,
There is going to be.
They had him before. Oh, God.
like someone's off the drinks today. I see.
Yeah, right.
So, Alec, what did you do for Christmas yesterday?
Oh, I stood duty on the world's finest Navy ship,
Oh, okay.
Amen.
Which
sir.
one was that?
serving my country one duty day.
Which ship?
I can't say names. It's a government
Yeah.
ship.
Wait, are you off now? Are you still on?
Hell yeah! I had duty yesterday, so I told him I'm leaving early today.
Okay.
He could tell you, but then he'd have to kill you.
Oh goodness.
That's fine.
Well, actually, he'd have to kill us all and anybody else watching it if he said.
No.
Was that guy that turned all the secrets over on his gaming channel?
WikiLeaks guy, the
was that
WikiLeaks
right here?
guy, the WikiLeaks guy.
Oh my
I can't.
goodness, God.
That albino looking guy, pink eyes and the blonde hair, white hair, whatever. What is his name?
What, the quarterback?
No,
He's not a quarterback.
wasn't you just asked the damn question? I was trying to answer it, and then you throw quarterback. What the hell are you talking about now?
The WikiLeaks guy.
WikiLeaks.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
the guy
Lord.
you're talking about that turned all the
The guy
secrets.
that
I don't remember
Jesus.
being redheaded and
Not Rick. Oh my
Oh
god.
Lord, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
if he
Scott,
was,
have you had your medication today?
he's probably a Bucks fan.
But have you had your
Probably.
medication today? And he's from California and a Bucks fan. Julian something. Julian Assange.
was the WikiLeaks guy?
Yep.
He's a traitor.
Oh, damn it. Water.
What do they do with traders now, or people that sell secrets? Or
He's actually from Australia. I'll be damned.
I wouldn't know the answer to that one, Scott. Sorry. I don't know the answer to that. Ask,
do you watch?
ask
Do you
your friend
watch
Biden.
NCIS?
No, I watch NCIS.
Why?
Why?
That's your Navy shows.
It's a good show.
People
man.
in the military don't fuck with NCIS. We don't fuck with them.
Why?
They're
Yeah, 'cause they
I've
put that
seen-
in jail.
if you see them physically actually work, they just don't do shit. They just
That's what you
They're
say about
literally-
every single person you talk about, man. They just don't
because
do
the
jack.
NCIS is literally just people like me, but with a higher.
I know
security
what they
clearance.
are, dude. You ain't gotta tell me. I grew up around the Navy.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I
Yeah.
kind of gotta agree with Alec because I got taken off the clock by the OIG for something I didn't do.
Yeah, at least you didn't get banned for 4 hours or 4 days for somebody using the bathroom on stream.
This guy.
Oh, what is
Who the heck is that?
Julian Assange. The WikiLeaks guy.
Oh,
The
That's
traitor.
the guy. No, wait a minute. Wait, that's not the kid. He's talking
That's
about the
him
kid.
now. That's him
Oh.
now.
Oh, so is
How did he
anybody, is
Hijacked
anybody watching
Russia.
the?
Well, I guess he left Russia. Now he's in some other country without extradition.
Is anybody watching the Lord and Savior on the Pat McAfee show right now?
Oh my goodness. Is Dylan Gabriel talking to Pat McAfee? Oh, it's.
he knows who I'm talking about too. That's why he
Wow.
did that. He knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Wow.
It starts with
All right.
A, the first name starts with an A, last name starts with an
Oh.
R.
that Assange guy, that is not the guy that was gaming and telling secrets to the other gamers.
When did this happen?
I
Within
feel like
Julian
that-
Assange cannot come back to this country because he's going straight to prison for fucking giving up the government secrets, dude.
I really.
I'll
That's
take-
Aaron Rodgers though. Everybody thought he was going to come back week 14, 15. Thought he was going to beat the case of being
Why
here
would
early.
he do that?
No, that's what these
They-
delusional. That's what these delusional Jets fans were saying. They're like, oh, he's walking perfectly fine. He's gonna be
They're
back by week
already
15. We're going to the
eliminated
playoffs.
from any
They
fucking
proved they
playoff
didn't need him, and to you, Scott, it's Jack Textera,
Yeah, that's the guy.
the kid, the 21-year-old that was sharing it on his Facebook.
Gaming.
Gaming.
When did that happen?
April.
Oh, well, that's recent news then.
Well,
I swear, they might as well call the Pat McAfee show the Pat and Aaron show. 'Cause this
Yeah.
man's on here every episode.
is Aaron just gonna buy a team when he retires? Like, what is he doing? He's already trying to have some kind of share in owning teams.
I
He's
thought-
Well, let's just say
Green.
I'll give you a hint. If he does that with the Bucks, there'll be a certain man in Pittsburgh with a pitchfork heading down to Tampa to give him a piece of his mind.
Aaron Rodgers is going to invest in a weed farm like Belushi did.
No, he's gonna get a house in the middle of nowhere, dig a hole in his living room, and then say that's his coping area. Like, you guys want to see my living room? Where's the couch? The floor is my couch.
The floor is my couch.
And he has a well in his basement with a girl in it.
His self-healing shit it worked out about as well as it did for Ryan Jensen.
It puts lotion on his body.
Oh,
what?
speaking of Ryan Tannehill, do you know that Derrick Henry is tied with the most passing touchdowns this year with Ryan Tannehill? Like, that's a crazy stat.
Wow.
They're
gonna have to kick out two. They're gonna have to kick out two quarterbacks, Tannehill and Malik Willis. Both of them are gonna have to be cut. Because what's his name?
Richardson, we don't. Oh, wait a minute. Richardson's with the Colts, right?
Yeah, you talk about Levis.
Yeah,
he's taking that job.
yeah. He's not doing bad. He's not doing great yet, but he's still a rookie. So.
That's true.
Yeah. The Chiefs missed Tony yesterday.
Kadarius,
I'm sure they did.
Stepping over the line.
They did.
They need receivers. They don't have any daggone receivers.
I don't get that. Why?
That ain't what you said to me when I said that Trask didn't have anybody in fucking Florida. Oh, he had Tony. Tony ain't shit. He ain't never been shit, dude.
He was shit. He was good at Florida.
I think that was Trask, and I think Trask made Pitts look a lot better than he is too.
He at one point he had Kadarius Toney and Pitts on that team.
Right.
And they were good. And they almost beat Bama that year.
Now, why do they say the wide receivers have to look at the referees to make sure they're behind the line?
So
they don't.
So
have
I played. Well, no. Well, so I played wide receiver all throughout like elementary, all the way. The first thing they teach you is when you go line up, the first thing you do is you look over to the ref and you say, "Am I on the line?" The ref, if he points ahead of you, that means you're ahead of the line. If he points behind you, that means you're on the line or you're set. So that's what they teach us.
That's don't complicate things. It's not that hard. I was the defensive lineman. I always had to look down at the spots.
Oh, I respect it.
You look down, you see where the post is at,
but
this spot or ahead.
Johnny,
I know where my feet are at.
Johnny, you're a defensive player. The game is built against you. They're built for me, so I get every advantage in the book. So I go up to the line, and the ref will literally tell me, "No, back up, son. You're good. You're good." For you, it's like they'll wait for you to be 5 yards off. They're like, "I'm not going to call it. Wait till they hike it. Flag." You're like, "Well, you didn't tell me." He's like,
"It's just not that hard. I can see these lines in the field, and I say, oh, that one's like 3 inches over the line. So if I'm on this line, I'm good."
I'm just telling you what they teach wide receivers growing up. So that's why I say I don't give Tony a pass, because that's what you're taught to do. You're taught to
say,
I got on the line.
And then also, while I have Sean and Johnny here, I have a question for both of you guys. So, with that Eagles game yesterday, on how close that was, let it be a different team in the playoffs. Do you see them being a second-round exit, or a collapse in the Super Bowl, or NFC Championship failure?
Depends on who they play. If they got to go through Dallas, they're going to struggle and they could potentially lose.
They ain't getting no pass from the Bucks again.
It's gonna. See, but that's the thing. Because Dallas right now is most likely going to play you guys. They're going to play Tampa in that first round. Philly.
I ain't going to give Dallas a
play. Philly would play the Rams then, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I told Scott that earlier.
Yeah, so Philly, I think, will play the Rams. And how'd y'all do? Y'all didn't do bad against them, right, Scott? Wasn't it a closer game?
Yeah.
So if you guys are healthy now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. If they don't get healthy by the playoffs, Bradbury is exposed. Darius Slay has been limping through this year, and without their defensive coordinator, I think they're just not playing great at the wrong time of the year. I mean, we knew they were 10-1, but they are 1-4 in the last 5 weeks. They're not doing good in the playoffs. If they catch the wrong team, and I think the if the Rams passing attack and Kieran Williams to get running, I think the Eagles could get bounced early.
They got you picking third in the draft right now.
Who, Washington? Yeah.
Yep.
So you think Caleb would go
I
first?
think you have a good choice of fucking quarterbacks if you want a quarterback, but I also think you have a good choice of defensive tackles right there too, or offensive linemen.
Offensive lineman. We're looking for another Penei Sewell type. That's
how many picks do you have in this draft?
I know between the Chase Young trade and the Montez Sweat, I think that jumped us up to 4 more picks. So I think right now we have 8 because they gave us 2 between the Chase. Montez was a second rounder. And then we already had our first. So I think we something like 5 or 6 picks in the top 100.
Go defense and offensive line right there.
Mm-hmm. I want O-line.
Or linebacker. You need linebackers too, man.
Yeah. But you
can get them.
The other part is we have to see what happens in free agency as well. Because if we fill some of these spots, maybe then we can focus somewhere else. I want to get a free agent linebacker because we've already tried to draft a linebacker and it didn't work. So let's go. If Drake May's obviously.
What scouting agency do you guys use? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't know. Yeah, that's Will. Will pays close attention to those.
I know the Bucks had to fire 3 or 4 scouting agencies before Light got settled in on one.
Yeah.
Back to the Rams. Look what they did against
Back
Baltimore.
to the Rams.
They only lost because of a block to the back.
Wait, you're saying the name wrong. It's the Lambs.
Oh my goodness.
It's the Lambs.
Same old sorry ass Bucks.
Last time I checked, first team to win the Super Bowl in their hometown, bitch. Y'all's copy.
No, it wasn't the last team that won the Super Bowl in their hometown. It was the Rams.
No. You came after us, jerk.
That's what I said. The Rams.
You guys like to copy and paste everything we fucking do. We got Tom Brady, won the Super Bowl. You guys got Stafford.
Semantics. Y'all both won the Super Bowl.
Wait a minute.
No, the thing is,
coach even came from the Bucks, dude.
Then you took our leftovers. You took Baker Mayfield and
your coaches are leftover. Both of them, Raheem and Chucky Jr.
You guys both went to the Super Bowl in the 2020.
The thing is, Sean, they took our recipe and duplicated it. We got Tom Brady, won Super Bowl. They said, "Oh, why don't we get the limelight?" So they went to get Stafford and won Super Bowl. So rinse, wash, repeat, copy and paste. Shit team, shit org. And it's not SoFi Stadium. It's Levi's West.
Still won though.
It's Levi's West, the same team the Niners spanked their ass left and right.
Oh my god.
They're the Niners' little bitch.
They still won the Super Bowl though.
And the Cardinals and the Seahawks are the Rams bitches.
Barely.
And they beat the Niners in the championship game to get to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Look, Washington sucks. We haven't had a winning season in the last several years. So
you know what? Just ask Alex to bless your team like he blessed his Lions.
Yes, I need that.
And maybe you guys get a coach like Dan Campbell that bites ankles.
Yes.
And then maybe fix FedEx Field, and then you're on track.
You're asking for a lot here. All right. And now
you guys are going to get a new stadium, all right?
I believe it. Oh yeah, no, yeah, because DC's already on board. The issue now is the Capitals.
DC finally got on board.
Well, yeah, because they needed Dan Snyder to get out. That was the prerequisite. But the thing is, now with the Wizards and the Capitals both moving to Virginia, now that's definitely opening up the doors because they can reallocate some of that money that was going to those franchises into Washington. So, and the only way that a Super Bowl is coming to Washington, if ever, is if we get a nice stadium that actually is competent.
Just imagine Sean.
Name to the Bullets.
just imagine Sean on the streets of Super Bowl weekend in Washington. Peak content.
It would be craziness. It would be absolute craziness.
Who's this guy with a Washington jersey?
He's been out here all week, folks. He's just he just lives out here. And don't let us win.
I have 2 questions. Johnny, why are you wearing a coat in the house? And Sean,
why are you wearing a toque on your damn head?
Because it's the day after Christmas.
Yeah, it's after Christmas.
Sean bugged out because he knew he was the next one I was going to ask a question to.
Huh?
I want to know why Sean wears a headset. Is he trying out for a coaching job?
So he can hear us without all the background noise.
Or maybe so Cat can't hear what we're saying.
Cat?
That's what Alex did on the show sometimes. He has headset on. That's what you gotta do.
Well, he's in his basement most of the time, and it's cold up there, so they're probably got a heater in them too.
You gotta go do some of them old shows, man.
Well, he also likes to kick his monitor, and then fucking shit goes to fucking hell, and Wi-Fi lags out.
He's
Alec, I posted that. Well, actually, I posted our very first show, and I posted the Cleveland Steamer show. I was watching that today. I was laughing my ass off, man. All those comments, dude. We had 26 starred comments in that show.
I give it like 4 days till you get an email from YouTube and be like, sir.
YouTube's cool. It's Facebook that you gotta worry about.
Next thing you know, NFL edition gets a cancel society. We're on the what's that shit called? The cancel city tour, where everything that's canceled, and then we got our show canceled.
Yeah, I've done some stuff on YouTube already that if it would already been canceled on Facebook.
Yeah, because God forbid we play one song on fucking Facebook, the whole episode gets fucking cut off. Because they're so sensitive to their core.
This one's going to be a short show. Hell, we've been up here an hour and 31 fucking minutes.
That's what I was just going to say.
Oh, dang, I forgot. I left work way too early today. I left work way too early.
Why?
Because they're they have the players from Clemson and Kentucky on our ship right now. They're here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Oh fuck! You just gave away what ship you got off.
They're not gonna post it on Facebook though. Neither are the players. They never post what ship they're on. They just stop by. They're just visiting the base. I was so focused on just leaving work early, I forgot they were stopping by today.
Huh.
I mean, they already left. They were away there to they were 10 to 12. But I had to leave, so I had to go take care of some stuff. So I was like, I'm leaving already. I had to do this on Christmas. I'm not staying late today. Tomorrow maybe. Today no.
I was worried. I was thinking that the military police were going to come to your place.
I mean, they don't have my address, so my address has not been given to anybody in the military.
I can find you.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, sing it with me. Nakua Matata. Huga, Nakua, Huga, Nakua, Nakua Matata. Sing it with me. Huga, Nakua, Huga, Nakua. It means no.
Huga, Nakua.
Nakua Matata right there. Huga, leaping catch. A rookie for the ages. Huga, Nakua, Huga, Nakua, Nakua Matata. He has broken 1,000 yards. C-boy holds it off. It's Nakua Matata.
You just got Scott a little happy down there.
Welcome back to New Orleans. This is Steve Tasker, sideline reporter for the Super Bowl 47. If you're expecting to hear our friend Jim Nance, there may be a moment before he gets on. Half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out. In almost a perfect semicircle of the lights, half the stadium stayed light, half of it went out. The scoreboard is also not working as well.
Johnny, this was set up by the NFL.
Moments ago, as we watched the game start to proceed pretty much as normal, one big click of the light switch, and we lost power in the half of the stadium. Now it's well lit. There's no danger. No one's injured or of any kind. But obviously the players are milling around, and we've got a lot of officials running around wanting to get this game back on. As the players now beginning to realize this may be a little bit of a delay, as different players sitting out on the field, starting to stretch, trying to stay loose. And really, as bewildered as the rest of the crowd here, trying to stay on top of what's happening. No question this game or this delay is going to affect in some way the momentum.
They knew it
of
was
this
a
game
fix.
coming out just after halftime after the long
If you think this
return
is
by
bad,
Jacoby Jones.
imagine if Taylor Swift was in the Super Bowl.
And as I stand here on the field looking around, the fit players
Or imagine when she doesn't go.
across the field to my
Yeah,
colleagues,
if it was the
Solomon
Super Bowl, they would have had her come
Solomon.
down and
What
perform.
have you got on your side of the field?
Now they had
Steve,
Selena
you know, I've
Gomez
been
come
paying
in.
attention to the players for the Baltimore Ravens right
Probably
now. They are
will,
very
Kyle.
much
I
bewildered.
just
They're
called.
asking questions, what's going on. They're asking how long is this going to take. Right now, the coaches are just trying to create some kind of organization here on the sideline, trying to help the players and not worry about things they can't
Currently
control.
28-6. When the lights went out, the Ravens had just sacked Colin Kaepernick, and they were up for a 3rd and 13. Momentum was 100% on the Baltimore Ravens side, and this is the night the lights went out in New Orleans.
Yep, that was a fix.
They wanted. I was sitting here last night going, man, maybe you should get somebody to flip the light switch in San Francisco.
Or, you know what's crazy? Imagine if Washington went to the Super Bowl, Dan Snyder just ruins it somehow.
Those two were definitely. They definitely had to be the only teams in that Super Bowl, though. You know.
R.I.P. to your showers that game.
The Brother Bowl.
The brother.
Dan Snyder would just not pay the electric bill.
He's not. You already didn't pay the sewage and all that crap. I mean, he cut our water this season, so we know Dan Snow got his fingers in all that stuff. This guy sold the team for $5.9 billion. You can't tell me he don't got some kind of tricks up his sleeves. He's like, y'all ain't done with me. I'm not done with y'all yet. I mean, wait, come on now.
That guy's in your head, dude. He's already rented space up in there.
Look. Most of my adult life has been under his ownership. All right.
He's in the penthouse suite of Sean's head.
If Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago, then Dan Snyder owns Sean.
Dan Snyder's sitting here doing this in my head, like.
Yeah, you're just playing it there, pulling them gears and shit. Ah.
That man's pulling a Michael Phelps in your head. The swimming laps.
$6 billion, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Broncos. $6 billion.
It was six, but in order for them to push through his exit or the approval to get him out, like there was something that he did towards the end where they like it was like 500 million or something like that they had to take off. So it was 5.9. It was something else that he did that he had to pay off or something like that.
Like a weekend at Walmart.
Yeah, right. Which is a couple pennies in the barrel for him. He don't care about that, but
I think the 49ers should pay rent at SoFi too.
oh god.
Yeah, you should have played the video of the explosion that was in Denver with the goalpost.
What was that?
When the kicker hit the goalpost and it sounded like an explosion went off.
Boom.
Oh, that nuke. Yeah.
Yeah, that game surprised me. Denver had the momentum, and then Bailey Zappi said, "Hold my beer."
Oh, Western Kentucky, baby.
It's not should Tampa Bay Buccaneers get in the stadium. They are going to get in the stadium.
They're moving out of Raymond James?
Oh, yeah. They've already bought land over by Confunction Junction.
It's going to take 4 years for the stadium to be built.
It'll take a little bit longer than that, probably. But the Super Bowls are done there until they get a new stadium. You know how it works. It's been 20 years, dude.
Well, you know the Chiefs are going to build a new stadium over in Kansas.
In Kansas?
In the Kansas border. So they won't be the Kansas City, Missouri Chiefs anymore. They'll be the Kansas City, Kansas Chiefs.
Wait, Arrowhead? They're gonna take down Arrowhead?
Yep.
It happens to all of them. Three Rivers. I mean, I almost cried when Three Rivers got took down because that was one of the most famous stadiums there were. You know.
Oh yeah. RFK is still available, all 55,000 seats, but you're talking about destroying that.
The friggin' trough. Oh my god, man.
It's a beautiful
I've seen some bad troughs, piss troughs before, but that was horrible, dude.
That was a beautiful place. We were all one.
I think
Yeah,
Tennessee's getting a new stadium too.
Where do they play right now?
Buffalo, we know, is getting the next stadium. All right, that's
because Tennessee. I think they came out with their post during this off season to announce their stadium. They showed like the whole pictures of it. I don't know where it's gonna be placed at, but
Buffalo Stadium is being based on Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham Stadium.
Soccer stadium in England.
Oh.
Fish and chips of the game.
Hey.
We got a 66,000 seat stadium sitting idle as far as the NFL is.
Where?
The NFL said you're never going to get a team in St. Louis again.
I mean, it may be 66,000, but about 45,000 of those seats are the opposite fans.
No, it wasn't as bad as
you don't even go there. St. Louis filled their.
No, I said the Rams stadium currently at SoFi.
No.
Oh, they're bad, man. They moved to the wrong fucking place.
Now the St. Louis stadium, that's a different story. I'm talking about like the one when they moved to LA. Both fan bases, they just I don't know what it is. Like that's just how it's always been in California. Like for me living there,
transient stank just like Florida.
Like when I was living there, you did not see that many Chargers fans. Like they were like you're a Bucs fan living in California. I was like, yeah, I'm from Florida. They're like, why aren't you a Chargers fan? I was like, and put myself through that misery. No, thank you.
Them, why aren't you? The Chargers have a great history. I love the Chargers' history, man. They just don't have fucking Super Bowls.
It's just like if it's one thing if your team has a bad season, but the other thing is if your team goes on a crazy run, and then goes to the playoffs, and then injuries just pile on top. It's like being snake bitten every year. Like that one year where they faced New England in the AFC Championship, that was the one year I was hoping they would go all the way, but with Daniel Thomason's injury, and they have Phillip Rivers' injury, and Phillip Rivers still played through it. It's just that whole team was just. They had Antonio Cromartie, they had Quentin Jammer, they had I think they had Vincent Jackson around that time. I think Antonio Gates. They had who was the air safety? Eric Weddle.
Oh God, Eric Weddle. He was pretty damn good there, and he was even better when he went to the Ravens. But then after he had a real short career there with the Ravens.
Isn't it the guy that the Rams picked up off the street for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. But you know what? I think the Lions center, Frank Ragnow, has got to be the skinniest center in football.
Yeah, I think that Eric Weddle, that was the year that the Rams went to the Super Bowl because they signed him, and he played when the Bucs played the Rams.
I don't think that was Weddle. I think it was the guy that was where was he? I can't remember his name now.
I know. They had Odell Beckham Jr. that game. I know that. That was the year they signed him to his "Give Me" ring. Because good Lord, it was even wilder. I heard the dumbest debate in about 4 months. Someone said that Odell Beckham Jr. runs circles around Mike Evans. I don't get it. Why people think that.
It's Evans. Nobody considers Evans a speed guy.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had a choice between Odell Beckham Jr. and Evans, I took Evans. Mostly because he can get double coverage in the flag every time. And
I'm back.
yeah, that's about it.
Well, OBJ should have. I thought he would have done more yesterday than he did. He didn't. He didn't do shit, man. Literally nothing.
He made one good catch.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
not
like
good
that-
for fantasy league, is it?
That Ravens team is just. I saw I think the only thing I saw from that game was when Lamar Jackson had that safety when he tripped over the ref.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
I think there should have been some special circumstances and not been a safety at least.
He was going to get smashed anyway. The thing the one drawback for Lamar Jackson to me is the fact that every time he's going down, he throws the stupid ball instead of taking the sack. You know, take the sack. If you can't get that ball out and away from you, then don't get. I think he's gotten more intentional penalties than anybody in the league right now.
Right. And in that case, he would, because it would have been 50-50. Because even if he took the sack, it still would have been a safety.
Yeah.
So by him doing that, it caused the penalty, which also caused a safety. So
Could have took the chance of losing the football and have it run right back in too for a touchdown. You know?
yeah, if they would have said it was a fumble, right?
I think if he wouldn't have tripped over the ref, he would have made it out of the end zone.
How? Where? He had a guy coming right in front of him, and it wasn't Nick Bosa, it's the other one. What's the other guy's? Oh, Chase Young. Chase Young was right in his face.
Oh, that's right.
Bosa was chasing him out the end zone. He
Thanks a
wasn't
lot,
going
Sean, for that one.
Thanks a lot, guys. Just keep
Yeah,
reminding me.
We're about to end the show. I was waiting for you to get back on here so we could end the show, actually.
Okay, I'm here. Yes.
So,
This is strange doing a show at this time. Usually guys are on like
well, we just
12
wanted to
o'clock.
talk shit. We did. We talked shit. Did a pretty good job of it, too, I think.
Good
Yeah, it
stuff.
was a pretty good job until Alec got on.
Oh,
Fuck off, man.
oh my God.
Somebody call the ambulance.
I thought Alec was kind of
Quack,
carrying.
quack, quack, quack.
Hey, joke's on you. We played New Year's Day. You're the bottom bitch, fucker. Cotton ball my ass.
My Mizzou Tigers will win. Your Ducks won't.
Can Missouri play Oregon?
Missouri
please?
will get